It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. How to deal with your ex's resistance to talking to you. The objectives of this step are quite simple. Get your ex to talk to you normally again. Make him smile or laugh at something you said at least once. This stage is called the dragon of resistance because there is great resistance that prevents it from opening up to you and giving you the opportunity to rebuild the attraction. He wants to be consistent with his decision and is probably hesitant about everything you do. The resistance it has is based on the following assumptions. My ex will try to manipulate me and do anything to get me back. He will try to act indifferent even if he feels miserable inside. He or she will try to get me to meet with him or her so he or she can beg or beg. He or she really hasn't changed and neither have I, and if I go back to him, things will go back to the way they were before. These are all very valid reasons not to talk to you. In fact, if any of that is true, I wouldn't recommend your ex respond to you if you want to talk. You are now a better version of yourself. You have more confidence and are sure that things will be different when you get back together with your ex. At this stage, your goal is simply to address the first three assumptions your ex has. You can show him how things will be different later when you talk to each other regularly. Here I explain how to do it. 1. Make him talk to you normally. There can be two scenarios in this case. Or you and your ex ended on good terms. Or you acted in a way that left a bitter taste in his mouth. In any case, it's definitely a good idea to wipe the slate clean so he feels good talking to you again. Basically, it addresses four main points when you contact your ex for the first time. You apologize for anything you did that seemed needy, desperate, or manipulative. You acknowledge the fact that you were not your best self after the breakup. You acknowledge the fact that you have accepted the breakup. You analyze any news that is happening in your life. There are three means you can use to do this. A handwritten letter, text messages, email. Once you've contacted her using this method, it's time to leave her alone for a while. At least for 5 days. When you don't contact your ex after sending this text message, you'll show them that you really want to accept the breakup and that you're not just saying it to get back. What if she answers you? It is very likely that your ex will respond to you. If so, you are free to speak. But don't go overboard just yet. He may still have his defenses up, and if you act desperate or needy in any way, that will confirm his doubts. If he responds, you should talk, but don't try to rebuild the attraction or make jokes just yet. 2. Your ex still doesn't want to talk to you. How can you get him to start talking to you again? Well, if your ex is still mad at you, or he hates you, most likely it's because he still feels fresh wound. By the way, him still raging is actually a sign that he still loves you. So it's not all bad news. Your ex still feels the hurt because you did one of two things. You contacted him too soon in an attempt to get the relationship back on track quickly. You didn't give him enough time to heal. You contacted him in the wrong way. He still thinks you are insensitive and don't understand. You didn't apologize for the things he expected you to apologize for. If your ex is still angry because you didn't give him or her enough time after the breakup, then you should give him or her time before you start talking to him or her. 3. Make him smile or laugh at something you said. The best way to start is to try to make him laugh or smile at something you said. If your ex laughs or smiles at something you said, you can rest assured that she has relaxed around you and she will give you the opportunity to rebuild attraction and connection. Below I show you some ways to do this. Use a past memory. She thinks of something they both enjoyed. And use it to your advantage. It could be a TV show, a YouTube channel, a video game, or a coffee shop. Think of something funny about it or think of something that gives you a pleasant memory. And then text him about it. Here an example. Do you remember that burger place we used to frequent? Well, I just remembered how I almost got a medal once for finishing the super large burger when we were having drinks and vomiting it all up minutes later. You made fun of me for hours. Good times. Think of a joke. Think of a joke. But I'm sure you can do better than that. More importantly, you probably know what tickles him to make him laugh. So, think of a joke that you think he'll find funny and send it to him. It is important that you do this after she has responded to you at least once. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.